Alright, just continuing on from last video because it kind of cut off. The question that was asked for section B of this one was if A equals B, then the number of elements inside A equals the number of elements in B. Okay, let's have a look at this example. So if A equals B, so let's have a look at set A as the numbers 1, 4, 9. Okay, and set B is exactly the same thing. So B is 1, 4, 9. Okay, what are the number of elements in A? Number of elements in A equals to 3. What are the number of elements inside B? So number of elements inside B equals 3. Therefore, this statement is true. Alright, next question. Let's have a look at, now if you go to page 3, the question says, 1. List the subsets of A equals 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Alright, so question A says the set of prime numbers in A. So which numbers in A are prime numbers? Keep in mind, 1 is not a prime number. Okay, it's a special case. Is 3 a prime number? Yes. Is 5 a prime number? Yes. Is 7 a prime number? Yes. Is 9 a prime number? No, because 9 can be divided into 3. 11 is a prime number. So for A, this set of primes, so let's just say P, so the set of primes is equal to the set 3, 5, 7, and 11. Okay, now if you look at question B, what that says here, the set of numbers in A divisible by 3. So I'm just going to use different ink now. So divisible by 3. So which numbers are divisible by 3? Obviously 3 is divisible by 3, and 9 is divisible by 3. So this one we can say divisible by 3 is equal to the sets, sorry for the really bad curly brackets, so it's equal to the sets 3 and 9. Okay, and same with C, it's asking for the set of numbers that are divisible by 2. Well, what numbers here are divisible by 2? 1 can't be divided by 2. None of these can be divided by 2 because they're all odd numbers. So the ones that are divisible by 2, okay, remember what did we give the name for something that does not have any elements inside its set? So divisible by 2, there are no numbers here which are divisible by 2, so we call that the null set. Okay, there is nothing inside the set, so we call it the null set. Alright, and the last one says, okay, the set containing the pair of numbers in A whose sum is 18. So what numbers can we add up together in 2's that give us 18? So I'll use a different color once again. Let's use green. The numbers 11 and 7 can give us that. What else is there? There's 9 plus. Okay, this is only a set of pairs. So 11 and 7 are only the two numbers that will give you 18 when you add them up together. The reason why we're not saying 3 more numbers is because it says pairs inside of it. Okay, so pairs, we're only concerned with that. Alright, and let's just quickly go through the last question. It says here, state whether each of the following is true or false. So that's on page 3, and that's question 5. So let's look at A. A says 2, 3 is a subset of 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the way we define this is we say is a subset. So for example, 2, 3, and this is the biggest set. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Is 2 and 3 a subset, or in other words, is 2 and 3 part of this set? So is the other numbers 2 and 3 part of 1, 2, and 3, this set here? So that might seem a bit unclear at the moment, but let's look at it this way. Set A, that has the numbers 2 and 3, and B has the set 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now the question is A a subset of B? Is every element of A contained inside B? What are the elements of A? 2, 3. Are they contained in B? Yes, it is a subset, therefore this statement is true. Okay, now if you look at the next one, it says here, with question E, it says 2 and 3, is that a subset of X and Y? So treat it like the same thing you did with the last question. Set A, that has numbers 2 and 3. B has set numbers X and Y. Is 2 and 3 part of the bigger set, or the set which contains B, which contains elements in B, X, Y? In other words, is 2 and 3 in B? No. Therefore, this statement is false. Okay, because 2 and 3 are not contained within inside B. Now, this one's a little bit of a tricky one. You've got G. G says the set 0, the set that contains 0, is equal to the null set. So let's label this as set A. Set A contains a 0 inside of there. Does this equal the null set? No. Okay, because just remember, just because A has a 0 inside of it, that does not mean that it's a null set. It still has an element. The element is 0, but that doesn't mean that it has nothing in the set. Null set means there are no elements in the set. Okay, and there's one last question that you might like to consider. Okay, so the last question is question J. You might get something like 2 is an element of the sets 2, 3. Okay, you might not have seen this symbol before. That symbol means element. It's very similar to the idea of subset. Okay, but element only refers to pretty much just this one thing here. So, is 2 an element of this set here? In other words, does 2 contribute to this set? Or is 2 a part of this set? Yes. So this statement is true.